Okay, we're back. We have fabric samples A and B side by side. The B has been rinsed thoroughly and dried. I don't know if you can tell, I can tell with my eyes that B is slightly whiter than A. A is yellower than B. Looks like something may have been rinsed out of B. So we're going to take a small sample of each for a burn test. And this is how we're going to do it. We're going to take, this is going to be hard for me to do. I'll show you in a minute. See that? Got that much of B. And I'm going to do the same thing with A. Pardon me for a minute. Did the same thing with A. So we've got an A sample and a B sample. What we're going to do is very, very simple burn test. I'm going to take a pair of tweezers. We'll do B first, just for kicks. I want to show you what happens. Just going to lay it in the dish and light. Come over here. I'm just going to light the edge of it real quick. And you can see it burns fairly readily. It is facing up, so it may go out. Notice the glow on the edges. It has gone out. It continues to glow and smolder. That's called afterglow. And that's very, very typical of cotton fabrics. And one reason they're so dangerous when they do catch fire, because they don't readily go out. Now, if I had that fabric in my hands, that fabric would go up in flames very, very quickly if the flame were allowed to be vertical. I'm going to show you, also note here, also note that close up, if you'll note that the fabric actually is charred and has a grayish ash. I'll show you real quick what that ash actually looks like. It's crumbly, and there's not much of it. Just crumbles off the edge. Now we will go with the A piece. We'll put it in the dish in a similar manner. We'll light the edge of it. And it does burn, and it goes out very quickly, really. Does not want to stay ignited. Let's try that one more time. Here on this other edge. Burns for a second, 2 seconds, it goes out, and notice two things on this fabric. When it burns very slowly. It does not have an afterglow. the edges are black and charred. There is no ash, it's simply a black fabric where it's burned. I'm going to try it one more time so you can see the difference. Sorry for the quality of the video, it's really not very good. Burning. Notice that as soon as I take it away, it wants to go out, and there's absolutely no afterglow. Now that doesn't have to mean a flame retardant. Certainly there could be other chemicals within that fabric, but it acts like a flame retardant. Flame retardants do at least two things. They slow down the flame itself by making the fabric less combustible, and they reduce or eliminate the afterglow once the flame goes out. So that tells me, if you'll just look at the difference in these two fabrics, it's pretty astounding. The one fabric, where it charred and burned, left a hard black residue. The other fabric, which is the same fabric only rinsed with water, the edge that burned actually burned away, leaving no significant black char. That is two completely different burning effects on the same fabric with only rinsing with water.